A few years ago, my partner left me for another woman, and when he did, I almost died. I only know this because I tried. So hey, okay, let's talk about suicide. When life hands you lemons, do you make lemonade? Use that sweet and sour substance as your band-aid? Well, what happens when it's more sour than sweet, when life throws more heat than you can handle? When you've been told and completely sold on that you're worthless. I can't describe the pain it takes to want to end your life and get rid of the strife when you thought you were going to be someone's wife. It isn't that you want to go about dying, but you're just done trying. Okay, relationships aside, what about the rest of the tide? There are so many levels to depression, it's no wonder that people have questions. You can be blue or sad or angry and mad. You can cry all the time, and when you're in your prime, it's hard to climb out of that hole. And what happens when it's a chemical thing? No matter how far up you go, there's always the downswing. And when meds make it worse and you feel like you're cursed, you reach into your purse to take them all. Pro tip, you can't OD on Prozac. So you take a knife in the hopes of waking in the afterlife, but it's dull. So you hack and carve and you even starve until you're whittled away to a skull and crossbones when you feel nothing. But this isn't all about me. Though depression affects twice as many women as it does men in our human family tree. Depression's a disease that cuts people off at the knees, and in an attempt to end it all, it's our final call to say, I'm sorry, I tried, I used up all my strength. It's not the coward's way out because we want to shout, I don't know what's wrong, but I feel like I don't belong in this thing that we call life anymore. So what can you do when this affects someone you love through and through? Please don't tell us to eat right and exercise all night. Don't tell us that therapy is whack because my therapist has my back. Don't tell us it's all in our head, especially when we just can't get out of bed. Please be kind, and when you see us decline, just be there. All we need to know is that we aren't a burden, even though to you that might seem absurd in that you love us. We don't always know what's wrong, so don't present us with a throng of questions. Let us know that we're enough, because in that moment we sure as hell don't feel tough. So show up and be there because we need to know that you care. Reserve your judgments for another day. Now, this poem doesn't end in all flowers and hope. No one here is a dope. This isn't some trope. Depression is real, and suicide is not just some heal. Because when you try once, twice, and you fail, the thoughts are always there like it's written in Braille in the back of your mind, textured. Now, there's a hotline programmed into my phone because I never know when I'm home alone and I hear the low moans. But it's me, trying to be set free.